Episode 7 of Community, Introduction to Statistics, begins in Senor Cheng's Spanish class, where Annie tells the class about the Mexican Halloween party she's throwing tonight.
Which is actually quite offensive to people familiar with Mexican Halloween as a sexual position.
Annie attempts to get some final confirmations from the partygoers.
Evasive.
Shirley is excited for her first college party, and shows off that she's finally removed her wedding ring.
Shirley, you took off your wedding ring.
Pierce looks through his email to find the confirmation he believes he sent.
Access email.
And Jeff regrettably can't make it due to unforeseen circumstances.
It conflicts with the enjoyment of my life.
Pierce is losing patience with his phone when it inadvertently calls his mother.
Calling mother.
What?
And Jeff offers Britta first right of refusal before pursuing his hot statistics teacher.
Anything non-platonic ever crystallizing between us?
I'm sure.
And then we learn that Pierce's mother is seriously unwell because she's seeing ghosts of people who won't even die until season 3.
I saw your father's ghost again. He's still angry.
In Jeff's statistics class, Jeff uses subtle eye glances and his smooth eloquence to try and get in with his professor.
Hey, you in the skirt, date me.
It's seeming to work,
It's cute. A little aggressive, but as a busy, confident woman of authority, I'm attracted to men who take charge.
but there's one thing about Jeff that keeps her from agreeing to date him.
I'm mentally inadequate.
Thank you.
Shirley gets wind that Jeff is pursuing his brunette professor instead of the blonde Britta,
It's disgusting the way men behave.
and she tries to incite Britta's anger, but Britta is at peace.
I don't care what Jeff does.
Bastard.
Jeff is making his best attempt to win his professor over despite his mental shortcomings,
My gums are receding.
That's why you're not getting the chance.
and when it doesn't work, Leonard mocks Jeff. And Jeff silently vows from this day forward to always have a comeback ready for the elderly heckler. Annie uses the power of female tears to convince Jeff to come to the party,
This won't work.
I was so unpopular in high school, the crossing guard used to lure me into traffic.
Look, I will come to your party.
Thank you.
Outside in the courtyard, Abed kickstarts the episode's C story by planting seeds of insecurity in Pierce's mind about his age.
Taking a pill?
People are beginning to show up for Annie's party, and everyone is in high spirits.
I think we can begin.
You don't have to keep doing that.
Party on!
Jeff gets to the party dressed as Joel McHale, and the real Batman arrives to review the snack options.
Chex Mix, pretzels, baby carrots. Predictable but appetizing.
Troy takes this opportunity to ask something he's always wanted to ask the real Batman.
Am I good looking? Yeah.
C-Story Pierce arrives, and after 6 episodes of being the group's moral foundation, something is clearly wrong with him.
Gay douchebag? Not much of a liking ladies guy either, huh? Oh, body blow.
In the bathroom, we see that the reason for Pierce's change in behavior is a problem that sadly plagues many students and many schools in our world as well. Hanging out with starburns. Jeff has an incessant need to bribe someone approximately every other episode, so he gives Chang $20 to shuttle him to the faculty party.
I'll bring the hog around.
Annie is setting up the big dance of the evening,
Lights, music.
Is it under genre or on a specific playlist?
but is heartbroken to realize Jeff left.
Please slow down.
Britta consults with Shirley, who has a perfectly reasonable plan at the ready.
She go find that bitch's car and snap up her antenna.
Over at the faculty meeting, Jeff is wooing his professor
I can go for some wood. No, we're saying wooed.
with his thoughts on the U.S. involvement in the Middle East.
We seem destined to repeat history.
He also tries the old, I hate everyone here but you trick. But Britta interrupts him to guilt trip him into coming back to Annie's party.
Over at the library with Annie.
The real Batman also arrives with a mission for Jeff.
You must return to Annie's party. She's feeling unpopular.
Jeff tries to lay down Winger Law on his friend group,
You're all being unseemly.
Oh no.
but the whole thing was just a distraction so Shirley could cause property damage that she will never face consequences for.
This is what you get when you steal Jeff from a good woman!
Jeff sends the real Batman to take care of everything else,
You're Batman. Pierce,
while he confronts Pierce about hanging out with Starburns at his age.
you are too old.
However, Jeff's professor actually thinks Starburns is the best character on the show and gives Jeff the cold shoulder.
Unseemly.
Yeah, crap.
We find Shirley again, this time in the professor's office, attempting to cause more damage.
I totally get that.
Pierce is overdosing on the influence of Starburns back at Annie's party.
You have a full-on erection.
And back at the faculty party, Chang is explaining to Jeff why he has so much success with women.
Got the body of a 5th grader.
Since Chang can't give Jeff his flawless body, he gives him another idea instead to try to win his professor over.
Please. Pretty please.
Okay, stay 3 steps behind and promise you won't tell anybody.
On their way out, though, Jeff is forced to give up his newly won sexual escapade to instead soothe Pierce, who's having a tough time withdrawing from Starburns.
If life is just a bad trip, you're a hero.
They tear down both the metaphysical and literal walls around themselves, and the real Batman carries them to safety.
Batman.
Yeah.
We learn that the real Batman is Greendale's watchful protector.
But sometimes I'm not, because I'm out in the night.
We learn that the real Batman sleeps.
No, I can't sleep. You sleep. I'm awake.
Okay. We learn that the real Batman is Batman, though.
Or am I?
Okay, I guess we learn.
Yes, I am Batman. Happy Halloween.
And in a funny coincidence, Abed was also dressed as Batman this whole time. I can't believe we never saw him at the party.
I know I'm Batman. You can try not being a jerk.